Should you buy or should you rent? $60 is the culprit. Oh, you wanna play this game? Not sure it's going to be lame. Oh, what should you do? Listen to you know who. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to a brand new show here on YouTube called Rent or Buy. Answering the tough question every gamer always asks themselves, should I buy this game or should I just rent it? Today we'll be discussing the latest Gears of War game, Gears of War Judgment. Judgment takes place 14 years before Gears of War 1. Gears of War 3 was supposed to be the end of the saga, so I was very skeptical to hear about a prequel to the original Gears of War game. The campaign starts with 4 different testimonies from the 4 main characters, Baird, the Cold Train, and 2 new characters introduced specifically for this Gears of War game, Sophia and Puddock. From these different testimonies, the gamer has the option of doing these declassified missions. If they accept it or decline it will change how the testimony is said in the campaign. Declassified missions are, in my opinion, one of the most ingenious aspects ever introduced in Epic Games' Gears of War game. Declassified missions keep the game fresh and exciting, and challenges the gamer to change their playstyle. From only using marks-only rounds, to lack of ammo, to boom shield and sawed-off rounds, just racing against the clock to get a mission done, it's fresh and exciting. If you fail one of those declassified missions, don't worry, you can actually replay it. And the great thing about this campaign are the random locations of the Locust. So one round you're going against it, you fail, and you're going against boomers. The next round you're going against ragers. Keeps it fresh and exciting. You cannot predict the enemy's spawn location. Cog tags are again one of the most unique things about Epic Games' Gears of War campaigns. Cog tag locations are fantastic, they're great, and keeps it rewarding. It makes you scavenge the whole entire map to find the little cog tag. In this game there are more cog tags than in the past, in my opinion. And the great thing about this campaign are the new 3-star ratings. 3-star ratings accumulate faster by doing the declassified missions. It will make you replay the game if you don't get all the stars. By accumulating only 80 stars, you get this nice cool skeleton armor skin for the multiplayer. And if you accumulate 126, you unlock Ty. Yes, Ty, the character from Gears of War 1 that we all loved that had that unfortunate accident. Now the pros for this campaign are the story is fantastic, the art direction is great, now adding pre-destruction to this campaign. In the previous Gears 1, 2, and 3 title, it was already during the aftermath of what had already happened, and now you've seen the world unveil right before. Really cool art direction. And the declassified missions are fantastic. My only complaint with this campaign is the co-op splitting mode. In the previous Gears of War titles, I found it fresh and exciting to have your friend go off in one direction and you go off in another direction, competing against the same objective. It is in this campaign, but I wish it was utilized a little bit more. Now let's discuss the multiplayer for the new Judgment game. 5 game modes, 6 new weapons, new control layout, a lot to discuss. Game modes consist of free-for-all, while 10 people compete the first to 25 kills. Team Deathmatch is now to 50 kills instead of the 20 kills as you saw in Gears of War 3. New game mode called Domination is the first to 250. Unlike Call of Duty's Domination, there's no spawn trapping. I found this Domination to be very balanced. Let's talk about 2 new modes added to this game. Overrun and Survival, replacement to the Horde you've all played in Gears 1, 2, and 3. Overrun is player versus player, Cog versus Locust, either defending or attacking a generator. There are 4 classes to choose from: Engineer, Soldier, Scout, and Medic. And Survival is another game mode, instead you're competing against a computer with 10 waves. The cool thing about this game mode are there are 3 locations. If the first location is compromised, you have 2 other locations to fall back to. It's a very fun, exciting, and great game mode. My complaints right now with the multiplayer are only 4 maps for the free-for-all, Team Deathmatch, and Domination game mode, and 2 maps for the Overrun and Survival. I really think a lot of effort went into the campaign and not so much in the multiplayer. Now let's discuss the new weapons. The Bushka, the Marksa, the Breach Shot, the Tripwire Crossbow, and 2 new grenades. The Stim Grenade and the Spot Grenade. The Bushka is like a boom shot, a lot of trick shot is going into it. Basically shoot a capsule out, it hits people on the ground, it's fun, a lot of nice direct impact kills. The Marks and the Breach Shot are basically new added long shot rifles to the game. The Marksa has a scope from the UIR, as you find out Puddock used to use in his army, and the Breach Shot is a version of that the Locust created with no scope. The Breach Shot is great for melee. In the new game mode right now in the first week of the game being released called the Special Events, you get a lot of access using the Breach Shot. It's basically 1 shot to the head, you're dead, and 3 to the body, 4 to the body. It's a great addition to this game. And the Tripwire Crossbow. Basically, shoot at 2 walls, a nice blue line comes, and the enemy walks right into and destroys. Unfortunately, this is not added into the multiplayer yet. It's just a campaign weapon. Stim grenades are basically health grenades. You can throw them at your teammates and revive them, which is a really cool addition. It's a lot of fun in overrun and survival and in the campaign. And spot grenades add vision to this game mode. Now, why are all these changes in the multiplayer aspect? In my opinion, I'm thinking Gears of War is making their move to MLG circuit. In Gears of War 1, they were on the verge of being in the MLG circuit in Las Vegas, and 2 weeks before, they backed out. As you start seeing all these new additions, people have been complaining about the new team deathmatch going to 50 kills. It's way too much. Free-for-all, domination, blah, blah, blah. In my opinion, I think they're making their move to the MLG circuit. It's about time. Gears of War is a fantastic game that would be nice to see back on the MLG circuit. Unfortunately, this game plays more like Halo and not like Gears of War is known for. Let's talk about the new control layout. Left bumper are now grenades. In previous Gears of War titles, it was a D-pad control, switching weapons and holding grenades. That's what Gears of War was known for. But now this game makes it fluid and faster, and the Y button allows you to switch weapons. The great thing about these Gears of War games, you can switch them actually on the fly. The pros and cons for this game are its faster, fluid controls and new weapons. Unfortunately, I think it's going to have a short shelf life, and 2-piece melee is back. There are 4 multiplayer maps, which I think is inexcusable by the developers, and hopefully they come out with more creative maps, and there's no Force of Nature maps. Gears of War is known for having those elements, to fighting those elements. There's something I've not discussed yet in any of this video is about the new prize box. The prize box are great. You accumulate them through the campaign and multiplayer by getting certain ribbons, by doing certain objectives. You get new character skins and new weapon skins. Customability is something that developers need to add into their game, and Epic Games knows all about that. The great thing about Epic Games is they're one for the community. They listened to what they say. On April 2nd, they will be releasing their execution game mode. I think this game was really complete with their campaign and with the aftermath section we have not talked about yet in this video. But I think their multiplayer is lacking. I think multiplayer has been lacking, honestly, since Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3. It has a very short shelf life. In my opinion, if you're a true Gears fan, go out there and buy it. You'll have a lot of fun. It's a great prequel to the original series. To see new characters, to see these tough characters on the surface, to figure out what makes them tick and how to get this story started. Now, if you're a casual player, if you're someone that's coming over from another first-person shooter game trying to make your way into third-person shooters, I'd be very cautious about this. This game is not worth $60. It's probably worth $40, so wait till it drops down. So in that case, rent it. I have bought it. I've loved the game. It's very fun, very exciting, and Epic Games, thank you for making this. If you guys like this video, like, comment, rate, and subscribe. A lot of hard work went into this, a lot of editing, and more videos coming very soon. Thanks for watching. Remember, what is above your head is below his feet. Have a blessed day.